Hello, my name is Chomel. Okay, so my boss, my tuan always call me Omel. Okay, so Omel is our family pet. Okay, so Omel love to eat this. This is Omel's favorite dish. Okay, ulat roti. Anyone, you can see the ulat roti. Okay, so see you. Okay, bye-bye. I'm Omel. Bye, everyone. Hi, Omel. You want to eat? Okay, bye, Omel. Bye. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, and a very good morning to all my beloved students. Right, S1 CP2. Okay, so please drop your comment in the live in the live chat. Okay, so teacher would like to call upon Muhammad Aish, Hafi bin Ahmad Nur Nambaki, Muhammad Zaim bin Zainal, okay, Nur Fazlina binti Zuhairi, Nur Ain Wahida binti Ahmad Ruzaimi, Nur Amira Alia binti Muhammad Asri, Wan Khadijah Afika binti Wan Muda, Ya Hong Zuan, Yi Wei En, okay, Bethany Joy Benjamin, okay, Bethany, okay, Nur Syafika Syaza binti Muhammad Yunus, Elvina Shalini, anak perempuan Francis Anthony, Khairina Batrisha binti Khairuddin, Nur Amirah Rashida binti Muhammad Razali, Ahmad Nur Haikal binti Ahmad Fazli, okay, Nurin Alisha binti Yuslaimi, Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Karim, Rafiuddin Muhammad Ismail, Intan Shakira Irwani binti Muhammad Shukri, and Teh Hui Wen. Alright, okay, so good morning to all my beloved students. Hello, Elvina. Okay, good morning, Teh Hui Wen. Okay, good morning, teacher. Okay, good morning, Right, okay, so hoping everybody all in the good condition. Alright, okay, so good morning, Nurin Alisha. So before we proceed our class, teacher would like to recite a doa for my Muslim and for my non-Muslim. Okay, on your own way. Okay, Al-Fatihah. Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Okay, so hi everyone. Nampak tak cikgu pakai apa ni? Okay, today cikgu pinjam topi anak cikgu lah because it seems that ambil aura lah. Kita tengah belajar apa kelas? Kingdom Animalia, right? Okay, so Bethany hi Bethany. Hoping everybody semua sihat. Alright, so before we start this just now, teacher or share with you teacher share with you Omel. Okay, teacher introduce you to Omel. Okay, Omel is actually our pet. Okay, arwana. It's a species of arwana. Okay, good morning Bethany. Hoping Bethany dah sihat. Okay, so why teacher nak tunjuk kat kamu kelas because nanti it also can relate in our topic ecology later after this. Okay, what teacher would like to share class? What is the favorite food of Cik nak tunjuk kat kamu ini adalah favorite food Chomel. Chomel suka makan ni. Okay, kalau you tengok ni, right? Ini ialah ulat roti ulat roti ni, cikgu buka ulat roti ni. Okay, kalau kamu nak tengok pun boleh kat sini. Ini ulat roti. Okay, Chomel suka makan ulat roti ni. So, ulat roti ni kalau kamu tengok dia tengah lapar Okay, so tengah lapar, cikgu bagi sengkuang. Okay, cikgu bagi sengkuang ni. Ni sengkuang kalau nampak ni. Okay, cikgu tunjukkan kelas. So, ini adalah favorite food Omel. Okay, ulat roti. Okay, and then together with ulat roti, cikgu tunjukkan juga. Right, okay. Ini adalah satu lagi favorite food Comel. Okay, cikgu memang beli khas untuk dia. Okay, so apa dia ni? Okay, kalau kamu tengok ini adalah kriket. Okay, cengkerik. Bahasa Melayu dia cengkerik. Ini kriket. Ini best friend Mulan. Kalau tengok ni best friend Mulan. Okay, kenapa teacher nak share ni? Okay, yesterday during lecture you all mesti you fikir kenapa cikgu simpan semua ni atau bela semua. Okay, cikgu ini adalah untuk I feed my arowana fish. Okay, so this is insecta. The real insecta. So you all akan nampak nanti. We are going to learn about the segmentation body. Okay, so kalau cikgu tunjuk kat sini, this is the leg. Nampak kaki dia. Ni kaki dia. Okay, this is the leg. Okay, ini kepala. Thorax, abdomen. Okay, ni adalah apa ni? Ni kriket ni dah nyawa-nyawa ikan because cikgu letak dalam bekas ni, so they are fighting. Yang ini menang, yang ini kalah. So ini dah dekat nak dah dekat nak mati lah ni. Right. Okay, so what we are going to learn class Jadi we are going to learn about this morning teacher nak bawa you all topic evolutionary. Okay, we are going to discuss about topic evolutionary. So you can refer to our notes. Okay, for your guidance. And teacher nak share my screen regarding this discussion of evolutionary. Okay, so let's start. Okay, yesterday actually teacher dah go through a bit class about the domain Eukarya kingdom Animalia ni. Okay, in term of their unique characteristic and their classification. Okay, so this morning teacher nak continue ataupun during tutorial, okay, teacher would like to discuss with you about the evolutionary. So you may refer to our module yang cikgu dah share dalam GC. Okay, cikgu kan ada share module dalam GC. Okay, so Amira, okay, teacher nak go through sekejap. Okay, Kairina Bratisha, good morning. Yes. Amira Alia, good morning. Nurin Alisha, Nur Fazlina. Amira Rashida, good morning. Syafika Shaza. Okay, Amira Rashida. I'm here, madam. Yes, okay, thank you. Everybody. So let's start our class. Okay, so what we are going to discuss class we are going to go through another important subtopic atau learning objective under kingdom Animalia, where this subtopic will be asked during on your assignment. Okay, same goes like plant kingdom Plante. Okay, kamu akan juga jawab assignment for evolutionary. So same goes to kingdom Animalia. So for kingdom Animalia, you are going to explain the evolutionary. So if this is the learning outcome. So teacher akan focus on the D. The learning outcomes on D. Explain evolutionary relationship of animals. Okay, based on their 5 criteria. Okay, what are the 5 criteria, class? Okay, the 5 criteria, number 1 is level of organization. Number 2 is germ layer. Number 3 is body symmetry. Number 4 is body coelom. And number 5 is segmentation. Okay, so based on these 5 characteristics, you are going to elaborate, okay, in terms of paragraph. I mean in terms of writing. Okay, you need to explain. The task word is explain. Explain of what, class? Yes, evolutionary relationship. Okay, maksudnya bila sebut saja relationship ni, class, okay, all the animals, okay, in our ecosystem, actually they are related. Dia ada kaitan kelas. Dia ada apa ni, what we call as like we have discovered under kingdom Plantae. They start from the ancestor. Dia ada nenek moyang. So same goes to the animals. Okay, from the low level, okay, group of animals until to the advanced. Okay, so this what we tadi cikgu dah tunjuk kelas ni ulat roti. So what characteristic yang you boleh lihat pada ulat roti tadi? Yes, satu-satunya karakteristik that shows, okay, for kingdom Animalia yang paling advanced is ability to move. Alright, ability to move. Because with the they have already advanced. Okay, so they have active movement. Why? Because their nervous system and the muscle system is well developed. So this is what we are going to discuss. Okay, alright. So when teacher mentioned about kingdom Animalia, okay, so these are all the list of unique characteristic kelas. Yang tadi cikgu dah tunjukkan, and the most important tadi, kalau kamu nampak sini antaranya that compare to other kingdom. Okay, kingdom Animalia, it can move, motile, locomotion. Why? Survival of the species. They have to move. Kalau kamu tengok lion, tiger, okay, all the how they survive, how they able to run, okay, larinya laju, so that they can catch the prey. Right, okay, so atas ni eukaryote, tak ada cell wall, no chloroplast ni is a very basic unique characteristic. Right, okay, and as teacher mentioned before earlier during introduction of biodiversity, kingdom Animalia, okay, if you still remember Robert Whittaker, right? So kingdom Animalia, they are multicellular and group under heterotroph, okay, consumer. Okay, so far so good, class. Okay, so far so good, Syafiqah, okay, Syafiqah. Okay, so hoping Hafiz, cikgu tak dengar lagi daripada Hafiz, daripada Aish, daripada Rafi, who else? Zaim, Wan Khadijah, Haikal. Okay, so hoping semua ada with teacher now. Okay, next we proceed to our next point. Okay, class, so our next point is okay, so our next point is okay, so our next point in class, okay, so let's see. Okay, so yesterday, kalau if you still remember class, teacher dah mention during our tutorial, during our lecture. Okay, so scientists, based on what they classify, okay, so scientists classify all the animals under the kingdom Plantae, okay, from the simplest to the most complex one. Okay, daripada simple Animalia, okay, animal, hinggalah kepada yang paling kompleks. So how they classify this kingdom Animalia? So they have classify, or they have agree, okay, to group all the the kingdom Animalia to 9 phyla. Okay, class, so 9 phyla. So teacher would like you to sing together with me, class. Teacher nak you sing together with me. Okay, the song of this 9 phyla. Okay, jom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Okay, one start is Porifera. Right, together, we have to memorize this, okay? So, first is porifera. Second is Nidaria. So, teacher ambil the second one, the Nidaria, because the student tata panjang sangat. So, Nidaria. The third one is Platyhelminthes. So, cikgu akan short form jadi Platy. Okay, Platyhelminthes, Platy. And then, the fourth one is Nematoda. Okay, nematode. And then, the fifth is Annelida. Right, you have to memorize this in terms of sequence in class. Okay, and then number 6 is Mollusca. Right, number 7 is Arthropoda. Number 8 is Echinodermata. Okay, and the paling advanced is Chordata. Okay, so teacher nak you together sing with teacher class. 1, 2, 3. Okay, porifera with action. Porifera, Nidaria, Plat, nematode, Annelida. Okay, nombor 1 dah nombor 5 dah. Okay, nombor 6 Mollusca. Kita guna ni Mollusca, Arthropoda. Okay, Arthropoda. Okay, kita guna sesungut dia. Tentacle. Okay, Arthropoda, Echinodermata, and Chordata. Okay, so that is the 9 phyla of animals yang teacher nak you able to get for this kingdom Animalia groups. Okay, now this is the most important thing yang teacher nak get you get the idea of it. Okay, so you may refer to our module yang cikgu dah bekalkan tu kelas right? Okay, so let's see. This is what we call as how to classify Animalia according to the 5 evolutionary. Okay, 5 evolutionary class. So let's start fill up all the 9 phyla according to the 5 characteristics just now class. Evolutionary relationship. Okay. So, 9 phyla ini kita boleh letakkan dalam each of criteria. Right? So, let's start with level of cell organization. Okay? Level of cell organization. We are referring to the term that what we call as parazoa and eumatozoa. Okay, parazoa. Okay, please get familiar with the term class. Parazoa and eumatozoa. Okay, so out of that 9 phyla, okay, which belong to parazoa class? Okay, so porifera. Phylum porifera is grouped under parazoa. Okay, porifera is grouped under parazoa. Okay, then tinggal lagi 8. So, how this 8 is classified? So, next, scientists gunakan the second characteristic, what we call as a body plan. Or sometimes also can be known as symmetry, body plan. So, there are 2 types of body plan. Okay, what are the 2 types of body plan class? Okay, it is called, scientists name it as radial and bilateral. Okay, teacher repeat class. Okay, out of that 9 phyla, start with the first evolutionary relationship. Okay, scientists start with level of cell organization. Okay, do you realize what is the difference of term that use? Okay, kalau you still remember beginning of our lesson, Robert Whittaker, okay, classification of Robert Whittaker based on the 5 kingdom system. Okay, Robert Whittaker gunakan level of cell organization by using prokaryote and eukaryote. Am I right? Yeah, kalau Robert Whittaker dia guna prokaryote and eukaryote. Okay, so please bear in mind class that 2 terms is actually referring to the karyote. Okay, the nucleus. No, kalau prokaryote, karyote mean nucleus. Okay, so no true nucleus. Eukaryote have true nucleus. Okay, right? Happy Okay, next. Kalau but in kingdom Animalia, Right. You still remember class you learned about kingdom Protista? Okay, kingdom Protista, they have two sub-kingdom or they have two group. Iaitu, apa ni? Protozoa and algae. So, zoa. Ingat protozoa is a protist that animal like. Okay, so in this term, now we are learning about the real or the true animal. Okay, under kingdom Animalia. So, scientists guna the keyword zoa. Zoa. So, parazoa, eumatozoa. Okay, so parazoa, phylum Porifera. Satu je So, 8 lagi according to another 4 level. Okay, so far boleh ikut cikgu kelas So, if you have anything to ask, then you just write down in the comment Okay. So, teacher may proceed class. Alright, okay. So, and then eumatozoa, ada 8 lagi So, how scientists group according to the relationship from the simpler to the complex one? So, they study about the body plan of the animal. Lagi 8 ini, how to classify. So, they start using body plan. Okay, so body plan ada 2 jenis like teacher mentioned earlier. Radial and bilateral. Okay. So, radial ini, kalau kamu lihat nanti, kita cikgu akan explain di kelas So, ada apa ni? Ada 2 je layer. Okay, so bila 2 radial, okay, sorry, bawah radial ada phylum Nidaria. Phylum Nidaria. Okay, because of this radial body plan, the symmetry body plan, so germ layer untuk phylum Nidaria is more simple compared to those that shows the body plan of bilateral. Okay, so body plan radial tadi ini, dia hanya ada 2 germ layer. So that's why bagi dipoplastic. Okay, so dia tak ada mesoderm. So it is shown by Nidaria. Tinggal lagi 7. So all the 7 phyla, okay, are more advanced and they are grouped under bilateral. And bilateral, when scientists study, okay, they can classify into the presence of 3 germ layer. Mesoderm, kita start pada 2 dulu ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Okay, so germ layer when there is, okay, if you still remember your lesson, during semester 1, when you learn about embryogenesis, okay, remember class when teacher mentioned about embryogenesis, automatically you will remember about the embryo which gastrulation, gastrula, where it involve formation of 3 layer, ectoderm outside, mesoderm in the middle and mesoderm tu tengah kan, and endoderm paling dalam. So they are called as tripoblastic under evolutionary relationship germ layer. Okay, so tripoblastic ni, then dah ni kelas so ada 7 lagi kita nak group ni. Okay, all the 7 phyla shows tripoblastic. Okay, now how scientists classify? So they go for body cavity. So, bila scientists observe, okay, and research, okay, doing research and also observe from these 7 phyla in terms of body cavity, they come up with 3 types of body cavity. Okay, what are the 3 body cavity? We call it acylomate. Okay, selalunya kalau ada A depan ni kelas selalunya A ni means dalam biology it shows that tak ada Contohnya set bukan tak ada maksudnya doesn't have that doesn't shows that characteristic. Okay, acylomate meaning silo means fluid. Okay, so this acylomate means body cavity-nya tak ada fluid. So out of that 7 phyla, okay, phylum Platyhelminthes shows this characteristic. Okay, meaning kalau cikgu minta you all cakap apa dia punya ciri karakteristik Platyhelminthes class? They are eumatozoa, they are bilateral, they are tripoblastic, but when it comes to body cavity, they are acylomate. So Flatheminthus stop kat situ je. Okay, so and then nematoda pula dah out of 9. Okay, Porifera dah, Cnidaria dah, Flatheminthus dah. So tinggal lagi 6 lagi. Okay. How these 6 classify? So tengok pseudocoelom ada fluid, body cavity dia typoblastic, ada fluid, but the fluid does not completely lined by mesoderm. So we call that fluid as pseudocoelom. That type of body cavity. Sorry, bukan that fluid. That body cavity is pseudocoelom. And after they do the observation and research, okay, it seems that the phylum Nematoda is under pseudocoelom. Okay, so done dah 4. So ada lagi 5. So how scientists group another 5 phyla? So they are all under group as coelomate, dah advanced. These 5 phyla dah advanced. Meaning fluid body cavity-nya dah line up with mesoderm. So how they go to classify these 5 phyla until they can really classify these all 9 phyla. So they goes to the next characteristic, what we call as segmentation. Okay, kelas segmentation of metamerism. So segmentation and metamerism ini ada terbagi pada 2, unsegmented and segmented. Okay, cikgu buat ni dulu kelas. After that nanti kan cikgu akan kaitkan plate of blastophore. Okay. So segmentation, kalau you all tengok mollusca cikgu tadi kelas kalau siapa suka makan lala, suka makan kerang, okay. So they are unsegmented and they are grouped under mollusca. Okay, and then pada yang segmented, like teacher shows just now, cricket kelas So they are unjointed appendage. So bila unjointed appendage, they are jointed appendage. So they are arthropoda. Arthropoda. Okay. And kalau unjointed appendage, they are Annelida. They are segmented. Okay. Annelida macam contoh cacing tanah. Okay. Cacing tanah dengan cricket just now, they are segmented. But how to differentiate the segmented? Annelida unjointed appendage, okay. Whereas untuk cricket they are jointed appendage, okay. So maybe you all kata susahnya nak faham cikgu Tak apa, slowly kalau you all dah okay, kamu betul-betul cikgu kata kamu kena kenal Dah kenal, maka you akan jatuh cinta and slowly you akan absorb. Okay, kelas So, that is segmented and segmented. Okay, Annelida, mollusca dengan arthropoda done So, tinggal lagi 2. Echinodermata and chordata. Okay, echinodermata is unsegmented. Okay, kalau cikgu sebut echinodermata ni, contoh yang kamu kena tahu ialah starfish. And kalau segmented, yes, like chimpanzee. Okay, so that is chordata. Okay, now apa tiba-tiba ada pula protostome and eustostome. Okay, these are another classification that used by scientists that what we call is a fate of blastophore. Fate of blastophore. Okay, so far boleh ikut cikgu kelas. So you have any question, you can drop your comment in the chat box. Okay, so hoping cikgu tengok sekejap Hoping cikgu boleh dapat respon daripada Haikal, Zaim, Aish, okay? Okay, so boleh cikgu proceed kelas? Alright, okay, ni chimpanzee, right. So apa relationship chimpanzee dengan manusia agak-agaknya? Anyone? Right, okay. Kalau you all tengok chimpanzee ini, what can you observe their attitude? Right, okay. Dia macam, kalau ikutkan dia macam bijak dia macam bijak seperti manusia juga. So actually there is scientist ada buat research about this DNA of chimpanzee that compare to manusia. So cikgu I think yesterday cikgu ada sebut ni So again teacher nak tanya agak-agak anyone knows tak berapa peratus? Right? Berapa peratus tak dia persamaan DNA manusia dengan chimpanzee? Ini sepupu siapa ni Adakah sepupu siapa ni? Kenal ke ni? Okay dah cikgu gurau je. Okay, so I'm not that bad, right? Right? Okay, even though kalau you tengok overseas ada je yang jadikan chimpanzee atau monkey ni as a pet. Right? Okay. So nanti teacher now you all try to find out berapa peratus persamaan DNA manusia dengan chimpanzee. Okay? Alright. So ke ada siapa yang boleh jawab ni? Sekejap cikgu pergi kat sini jap. Anyone? Ada siapa yang rasa-rasa boleh boleh jawab? Chimpanzee agaknya berapa peratus? Ada berapa peratus chimpanzee? Ada siapa nak cuba? Ya, tahu ya. Ada berapa ya agaknya chimpanzee? Alright. Okay. So, cikgu nak ni sekejap our slide. Wait for a while Okay. So, while waiting, teacher nak setting my slide for a while. Okay. Teacher would like you to to now I'm going to go one by one. Okay. All the explanation about the evolutionary relationship of animals. Okay, and nanti kita akan discuss one question regarding this, especially about the germ layer. Okay, right, so make sure you refer to our notes that teacher given to you, the module. Okay, so you can fill up. Right. Okay. So, jap teacher. Okay. So, now let's proceed class. Okay. Ada jawab 98%. T jawab 98%. Okay. Nanti cikgu beritahu jawapan dia. Okay. So, now let's proceed to our okay, so nanti kita now let's discuss this in class. Explain the evolutionary relationship of animal based on these 5. Okay, so let's start with knowing the terms. Okay, so the first term is parazoa. So the first term is parazoa, right? Right. Okay, so animal. What is the meaning of zoa? Zoa means animals. Okay, animals. Para means without true tissue. Without true tissue. Okay, without no true tissue. No. That is the meaning of parazoa. Okay, and then eumatozoa. Zoa means animals, but okay, it means true. Okay, true tissue. Okay, kalau you still remember your previous, I think this is your basic knowledge, okay, and your basic understanding. So we start with cell, okay, the organization in class, and then cell it become a tissue, TSSIU, okay, tissues, okay. And then tissue will become an organ. Okay, class. So, next organ will be system organ. Okay, and then last kali system organ, it will become organism. Yes, okay, organism. Yesterday cikgu dah bawa kamu pergi tengok rabbit kan. So, nanti cikgu kan. So, organism. Okay, so this is how scientists do their study class. Dia gunakan level of cell organization. Okay, yang tadi radiata and bilateral is actually referring to the symmetry. Class this is number 1. Okay, this is number 2, symmetry. Okay, dipoblastic and tripoblastic is germ layer. Okay, germ layer. Okay, so you all boleh write down this term in the module that teacher provide. Okay, so this is the pseudocoelomate, coelomate and coelomate. This is what we call apa tadi class? Body cavity. Okay, and the last one, the protostome and deuterostome, also ini ada kaitannya dengan segmentation. Okay, so kita akan tengok nanti, right? Right, so far boleh ikut cikgu. So this is how we put it, all the 9 phyla according to their relationship. Okay, all the 9 phyla, Porifera, Cnidaria, plant, nematode, Annelida, mollusca, arthropoda, echinodermata, chordata, right? Okay, so let's start with go by step 1. Sorry, we discuss one by one. Okay, we start with level of cell organization. Like teacher mentioned just now class, zoa means animal. Okay, para means no true tissue. Okay, does not form true tissue. Okay, meaning apa kelas? Dia banyak sel. Parazoa ni ada many cell. Okay, like leucoselenia. Bila cikgu sebut leucoselenia, you can relate with SpongeBob. Leucoselenia. Okay, they have many tissue. But they have many cell. They are the cell. But the cell cannot classify into true tissue. Okay, you tak boleh kata nerve tissue, tak boleh. You tak boleh kata leucoselenia tak ada muscle tissue. Dia tak ada nerve tissue. So, they are very primitive. Okay, they have cell, but their cell cannot group under true tissue. Okay. Parazoa tadi satu phylum, right? Kan cikgu bagi tadi kan, So 8 phylum lagi, life phyla, another 5 phyla is grouped under eumatozoa. Eumatozoa means they already have true tissue where it shows highly specialized cell. Okay, contoh cikgu sebut tadi, chimpanzee. Chimpanzee, they are already specialized in their nervous system. Right, sebab tu tadi ada yang study chimpanzee, persamaan okay, the similarity between DNA manusia dengan DNA chimpanzee. Okay, this is the first one class. Okay, the body plan, the second one. We have 2 types, radial and bilateral. So what is radial class? So radial, many planes. Many planes can divide body into similar half. Okay, so apa tadi? Cnidaria. Contoh untuk radial is Cnidaria. Phylum. Phylum that group under radial is Cnidaria. Okay, so another 7 ni ada satu tadi Cnidaria. Okay, Cnidaria. Okay, so untuk another 7 lagi phyla is group under bilateral. Bi means only one plane can divide body into similar half. Meaning dia ada left and right. Okay, meaning dia ada left and right. Okay, next. Ni cikgu sebut tadi kelas. Bilateral means they have left and right. Okay, so teacher nak kaitkan kamu dengan satu term. Okay, the term that known as sepalization. Okay, apa itu sepalization? Okay, sepalization ini is a very terms that used to describe about the development of central nervous system, iaitu otak brain. Okay, concentrated in the head, dan and then this head will extend through the longitudinal of the nerve cord. So nanti dalam kita tajuk coordination chapter 10, you are going to learn about our brain and then extend into the spinal cord. Okay, so this is what we are going to learn nanti kelas. So this is what we panggil spatialization. Okay, so kalau you baca tentang chimpanzee and relate about about this bilateral symmetry and the spatialization, you akan nampak why the similarity of DNA of chimpanzee is quite high with human. Okay, so kalau you tengok how bila sebut tentang when we learn about this evolutionary, teacher tak nak you lupakan juga kelas kejadian haiwan. Okay, kejadian haiwan ini, the symmetry ini lebih kepada untuk fits their lifestyle. Okay, salah satunya tadi apa kelas? Salah satunya because what tadi just teacher mention, one of the unique characteristic of Animalia, okay, they can move, motile. So, apa pentingnya they can move kelas? Untuk cari makanan, for survival. Okay, sebab tu tadi kalau kamu tengok tadi cikgu tunjuk kriket yang bergaduh malam tadi je letak sebelah satu bekas ni. Okay, so dia hilang satu kaki. So after that dia apa ni? Dia tak fit dah. Okay, dia tak fit lagi untuk survive so dia mati. Right, so untuk kebanyakan yang radial animals, they are sessile. Kebanyakannya lah Tetapi ada ciri-ciri dia yang menyebabkan they are still group under animal even though they are sessile. Okay, right. Alright, so then we done with symmetry. Okay, radial ini kebanyakannya adalah dipoblastic in term of germ layer. So sebab tadi Nidaria, they are dipoblastic. Right, okay, so tinggal lagi 7. Most of them are bilateral, most of them are triboblastic. 3 germ layer. And out is a 3 germ layer, they have coelom. Okay, what is coelom class? Coelom is a fluid or air-filled space. Okay, air-filled space ini content of fluid where separating the digestive tract from the outer body wall. Alright, so body cavity, like teacher mentioned just now, ada three types. Okay, acoelomate, pseudocoelomate and coelomate. So tadi kita dah out of 9. Okay, we have done 2. So now ada 7 lagi. So we start with acoelomate, pseudocoelomate and coelomate. Okay, so coelomate ada 1, pseudocoelomate 1. Okay, so tinggal lagi 5. Coelomate ada 5 5 phyla. Okay, so what are coelomate class? So acoelomate still tripoblastic. Tri means 3 kelas iaitu ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm tripoblastic. Cuma dia tak ada apa tadi kelas? Tak ada fluid. What is coelom tadi kelas? Coelom is a fluid yang fill the cuba balik kelas Okay, coelom is a fluid or air-filled space separating the digestive system from the outer body wall. So this is what we looking at coelom So coelom kalau acoelomate means there is no fluid. So the body of that organism is solid. Dia solid dia tak ada fluid. So there is no fluid between the gut and the outer body wall. Okay, so tak ada fluid kelas So ingat kelas, when we talking about body cavity, we are talking about the presence of fluid. Okay, that separate between the gut and the outer body wall. So kat sini tak ada coelom So dia ada tripoblastic terus kepada digestive cavity. Okay, pseudocoelom. Ada fluid tapi palsu ataupun dia panggil pseudo, biasanya panggil palsu That means fluidnya is not really lined completely by mesoderm ataupun lined by tissue derived from mesoderm and endoderm between ni. So you tengok ectoderm outside, mesoderm warna merah ni. Okay, and then tiba-tiba ada lagi satu layer putih So this is the fluid, the pseudocoelomate. Pseudocoelom After that the yellow is endoderm and then baru jumpa digestive tract. So this is the fluid. Okay. And then the coelomate is having atau show true coelom. Possesses true coelom where you can observe here ectoderm outside, mesoderm, endoderm. Okay, where is the coelom class? Yes, this one. Okay, the coelom is between this mesoderm, the first mesoderm and the second mesoderm. So that is what we call as a completely derived from mesoderm. Line and a body cavity lined by tissue completely derived from mesoderm. Boleh kelas Okay, so then pergi kepada the next one, the yellow one is what we call as endoderm and digestive cavity. Okay, siapa nak nyanyi lagu Baba Black Sheep Right, quite heavy kita punya discussion, but this is what you need to learn ni kelas Right, so 1, 2, 3 Baba Black Sheep. Okay, cikgu pun tak ingat dah. So, cikgu nak bagi ni kamu nampak ni. Okay, mana apa tu? So, cikgu bagi break lah sengkuang Cikgu nak bagi sengkuang makan. So, they are fighting for the for the food. Bau Okay, berbau ni. So, cikgu letak lagi ni sengkuang ni sengkuang ni cikgu letak So, dia orang tak berebut makan dah Okay. Dia kalau kamu tengok ni ada yang cuba nak apa? yang cuba nak keluar daripada, kalau kamu tengok kelas cikgu tengok ni. Okey, tunjuk ada yang cuba nak keluar daripada apa? Daripada tempat ni. You all tengok pak. Kamera tunjuk kelas ada yang cuba nak keluar. Hey! Cikgu pula geli. Wow. Dia berjaya nak keluar. Wow, cannot go inside. Okay, smelly quite smell. Okay, smelly. Okay, next kita sambung kelas this is function of coelom, ada 5. Okay, so nombor 1 untuk make sure cushion. Oh, sorry kelas okay, cushion the suspended internal organs, meaning helping to prevent internal injury. Itu satu. Yang kedua, kalau nanti kita kaitkan dengan movement. Contohnya seperti earthworm. So earthworm, they have hydroskeletic skeleton. Right? So it will help the earthworm to coordinate with the muscle. Okay, in order to move on. Sebab tu kamu tengok earthworm ni susah nak jalan kan? Because their skeleton is hydrostatic. Alright? Okay, selain pada itu, the fluid the coelom also enable the internal organ to grow and move independently. Okay, and permit formation of secretory system. So this is all the important class and first separate the action of body wall, muscle from those of internal organ such as digestive muscle. So this is why God create the presence of coelom in the animal. Okay, next, germ layer. Dah almost time class. So germ layer, this is how the structure germ layer, 2 layer. Okay, ectoderm and endoderm. Warna biru dan kuning ini. And then digestive cavity. So ini tadi ditunjukkan apa kelas? Phylum Cnidaria. Phylum Cnidaria. Okay, phylum yang lagi 7 semua ada tripoblastic. Start pada Platyhelminthes. Okay, so dia 3 germ layer. Ecto, meso and endo. Okay, so ini exercise teacher nak you cuba dulu nanti. You all try to work out this exercise so that you can get the idea of it. Kamu faham Okay, last but not least, teacher nak sentuh tentang segmentation. Okay, segmentation or what we call as a metamerism. So this is the division of animal body. Okay, division of animal body into their number of compartment. Okay, which containing the same organ. Contohnya kalau kamu tengok kat sini, segmentation dia ni satu bersegmen, badan bersegmen Okay, badan bersegmen, bersegmen Okay, kalau cricket tadi kalau cikgu tunjuk cricket tadi berani cikgu nak pegang. I think kalau dah mati cikgu boleh beranilah pegang Sekejap cikgu pegang ni. Okay. So, kalau you nampak cikgu pegang cricket ni, you can see the cricket not? Okay, kelas So, kalau cikgu pegang ni, you can see right? Kalau you tengok cricket ni, so this cricket, cikgu pegang, geli tak? Okay, nanti kejap lagi cikgu nak bagi makan, omel Okay, cikgu nanti juga nak bagi makan omel. So, Rafi, cikgu teringat Rafi I think Rafi also have arwana. Okay, in his house. So, I think Rafi juga experience it, Rafi. Okay, my omel like to feed, teacher also like feed this cricket into my arwana, Rafi. Okay, Rafi juga ada arwana cikgu ada share sebelum ni, Rafi beritahu cikgu, okay. So, segmentation dah selesai kelas apa tadi kelas? The division of animal body into a number of compartments, okay, according to the that contain the same organ. Okay. So nanti bila you go step to another phyla. Okay, contohnya macam you tengok cricket tadi Alright. And ada yang bersegment, ada yang unsegmented. So nanti you akan nampak what is actually the segmentation Okay, so last but not least class. So this is my attendance So teacher nak you sign up your attendance before we dismiss our this morning class. Okay, so sign up your attendance class. Teacher give you about okay, you can see the, okay, cikgu pun try. Boleh kan? You can scan the QR code di kelas Right, okay, so you can scan the QR code and you can fill up the attendance. Okay, make sure you write down your name, your metric number, okay, your practicum, okay, and our today's session, and rate your emotion today, and then submit. Okay, I think that's all for today. Okay, alright, so back to our class. Is there any question you want to ask me? Rafi ya cikgu. Okay. So apa nama arwana Rafi? Nama ikan Rafi apa? Okay, nama ikan cikgu arwana Omel Okay, so nanti boleh perkenalkan nama ikan Rafi lah. Okay, kelas so I think that's all for our tutorial. Okay, so your job, please make sure you fill up the all the parts on the module. And like teacher mentioned before, for each filer, teacher will divide you into groups. So as soon teacher will share the group members. Okay, class So with that, I think I end my session. Okay, so always play safe, and we meet again later, class Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, class. Bye. Thank you.